So we're gonna be playing on Madden2026 tonight. This is my first time going live. If you go on my channel, you could see the finals live. But that wasn't me, that was my dad who made that live. I'm making this Madden2026 live. I made one earlier, but for some reason I actually had my mic muted, so I wasn't able to talk. I was kind of bummed for that. So yeah. I'm gonna try to get 3 wins in a row. It's gonna be hard because I'm gonna be playing ranked. It's a head ranked. In my last Madden2026 live, I did play like 3 matches, I think, or 2 matches. I don't remember. That was like an hour ago in real life time. So yeah. Let me check. But I don't know what if I'm gonna play ranked or unranked. I don't know. Am I playing ranked? Actually, yeah, I played ranked. Okay, so I played 2 games. I lost the first one. Oh no, the first one I won. Second one I lost. It was 8-19. I think I was using the leaders, but I'm using the Lions in this whole like 3 games. So yeah. Hopefully people see this live.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap.
Yo, the guy that I'm going against, I'm live right now, so if you want, you could mute me if you want, because I'm actually live, so I might talk a lot. So yeah.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll come across the 20 and take it at the 21-yard line.
Hold on, I need to do something.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Huh? Yeah, I really can't hear you. I'm live on YouTube. On YouTube?
Goff gonna open up with a throw.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now.
That one down the field, but
So,
it is incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else
yeah, I'm
up.
checking on my
You
phone.
got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
I'm bouncing, hold on, I need to check it on my thing. Hold on, let me check.
They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only
So, Pitt,
this guy can catch
R,
it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming
A,
from that nearest defender, and
Y,
he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
R, A,
A second down throw for Goff.
Y,
That is intercepted. Picked off by Gita Luzier. And the Ravens are going to take
5-5-9.
the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot
No,
of
I am
a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Yeah, I'm wrong. You.
A first down throw for Jackson. Now he takes off. Oh, a loose football. The Lions have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security.
I stripped it. I stripped it.
They were able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On first down, it's Goff. Rolling to the left. Just trying to avoid...
But Jared Goff is super slow. I cannot run with him again.
Is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive
So did you
gains
find
through
it?
the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first
No.
down. Oh, you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Throw on
Yeah.
run is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into
All right.
play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they will finally run him down. The Lions call their first time out. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Off to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
That one out wide to Gibbs. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's fourth down. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off to throw on first down. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to lose big yardage there. Though we do have a flag. Let's see what the call is. On second down, Goff. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back. So he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground. He also is a threat in the passing game. So nice job there making some adjustments on the back end, and they forced the incomplete.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from just under 50 yards. Bates' kick is good. The Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. DJ Reader in there to drop that time. It's a loss of 7. Jackson now on 2nd down. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Baltimore.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and hey, what? He does it about as well as anybody around the league.
They'll send Flowers in motion. 2nd down, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the
back to throw. Jackson moving left. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line. And add a carry.
to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 21st.
And 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Goff. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Brought down behind the
3rd
line of
and
scrimmage.
11.
A loss of 1.
Contact up
down
front.
and 11.
Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The penalty yardage gets them a little closer, but still, tough 3rd down conversion coming up. That's caught. It's Isaac Tesla. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 36
It is
yards.
a big play there
That's
for the
good
Lions.
for Lions.
36
First down.
yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Lions.
Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And 3rd down coming up. Jackson now on the run to the right. And that is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. You know,
there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
180! Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout. That's going to bring us 2nd down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now, Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. Ooh. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
It's the score, Lions 17, Ravens 8.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Escaping to his left. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
This is really becoming a key element.
Bro was in live. But that's fine. It's gonna go against the other one. 2 more games to go, because I was gonna do 3. And that's one down, and I won that one. And I got 2 more games. But if you're still live, GG. I'm not saying you have to, but if you want, you can watch the rest of my live. So I'm about to end like in 2 games. Not 2 more games. Yup.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And the offense will take over. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down, New England.
May now on 1st and 10. He's got his man, Keyshawn Butte. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. It's 2nd down.
Crazy.
Throw again is May. Forced out left. He's got Douglas going deep. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, like, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He's going to have the pass. first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he's in! Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Lions, nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Goff going to open up with a throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And he is going to bring this one back.
Bye.
Bruh, I'm changing my player real quick.
Oh, all right. My fault. I'm a bitch.
No, it's good. You can resume the game now. I'm done with my coaching adjustments.
A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Patriots.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Chris Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And how about this? Here comes the reverse. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do.
We go tonight. Wait, 20. What's that?
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing, Goff. He's hit as he throws. He throws to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. The Lions call their first time out, as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming.
It's fourth down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We go tonight.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Here's Gibson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Left side, he's got Henry. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Patriots.
It's a big hit for the Patriots. And even 30 yards.
1st down.
Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he shows off those strong legs right through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once more, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He was taken down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now...
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. This defense continues to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Pushed out to his left, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out.
And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
For the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing here is gone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
We haven't even reached halftime yet. We see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Here's May to throw it on first down. Out to his right. He's got Douglas going deep. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 42 yards.
First down. A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down.
On the handoff, Henderson. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
Here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there.
Well, that would have been the coolest play.
Receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. The slot man in motion right. Throwing on third down is May. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Henderson goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. Here's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you've got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On first down, it's Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, that final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Going up top. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Rock Yassin. And the Lions are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Yo, bro, did you get ball first or me? I don't remember.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're stopping his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Off to throw on 1st down. Flushed to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
They were able to connect on the comeback. I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that.
And it'll be taken down.
So that's why you think that person, because that's why.
Go-to guy, St. Brown, Amon-Ra gives the Lions a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found
I
nothing.
think Jared Goff was right there.
Down well behind the line.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we could actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
180.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. The Lions calls their 1st time out. Talk things over before 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those